Hey, you with that $8 latte in one hand and 74 cents balance in your checking account.
And the nerve to say I'm broke while wearing those brand new sneakers that cost more than my rent in 2004.
Look, you're not cursed. You're not doomed to financial misery. You're just playing the money game with a busted controller and no save points.
And, spoiler alert, hard mode is when your wallet cries itself to sleep at night.
Today, we're fixing that. 6 research-backed moves. And no, they don't involve eating instant noodles for the rest of your life. Part 1. Why you're broke. Before we fix it, let's get real. Your bank account isn't empty because you're lazy. It's because the money game is rigged against you. Here are the 6 traps draining you. 1. You don't speak money yet. Most people never learn how money works. You're basically flying a plane with zero training, blindfolded, and wondering why you keep crashing.
While live streaming it.
2. You've got debt and no safety net. If you've got student loans or debts, you're less likely to have emergency savings, which means one surprise car repair and poof, your fun budget just turned into, how do I pay rent this month? 3rd, impulse spending and money traps. Your treat-yourself moments have become a full-time job. TikTok trends, late-night Amazon carts, Uber Eats bills bigger than your grocery budget. It's death by 1,000 swipes. 4, the get-rich-quick culture. Scams and unrealistic hype make you think wealth is magic, not a method. Spoiler, it's not. And definitely not whatever that crypto bro promised in your DMs. 5, short-term thinking. Friday's happy hour is getting more attention than your 5-year plan. Living in the moment is nice until your card gets declined at the gas station. 6, no system. If your entire money strategy is hope for the best, that's not a plan. That's a wish list for the tooth fairy.
And she's broke, too.
Part 2, the truths that set you free. All right, you know the traps. Now let's climb out of them. 6 very doable moves. And if you actually stick with them, they're life-changing. Getting out of broke mode is easy, but not like, I woke up and accidentally became a millionaire, easy. More like consistent tiny wins, compounding, easy. No magic, no one weird trick they don't want you to know, just smart steps, done consistently. Imagine your money is a plant. It shrivels up like sad basil on your kitchen counter if you never water it. You don't have to become a full-time gardener overnight. Just give it a little care every day. Eventually, your plant becomes a lush forest.
And if you're like me and you've already killed a cactus, don't panic. Money plants are way harder to kill.
Move 1. Speak money. Level up your financial literacy. The more you know, the less scary money gets. Right now, most of us treat personal finance like it's written in some ancient, cursed scroll, full of weird symbols, gatekeeping jargon, and rules nobody bothered to explain. But here's the truth. You don't need to morph into a Wall Street wizard or read stock charts like horoscopes. You just need the basics. 4 core skills that change your money game forever. Budgeting, knowing what's coming in and what's going out. Credit, understanding how your score works and how to avoid debt traps. Saving, learning how to build a safety net before you need it. Investing, putting your money to work so it grows while you sleep. Think of these as tutorial levels in the game. Skip them, and you'll keep dying on level 1. And the best part? You don't need a $997 secret wealth course from a guy filming in front of a rented Lamborghini. Free apps, podcasts, or YouTube channels like this one have everything you need.
So, if I learn this, will my bank account finally stop giving me the silent treatment?
Yes, Will. And it might even text you back with a smiley face. Move 2. Build your financial airbag. Before you throw every dollar at debt, invest, or buy that 3rd air fryer just in case, build a safety net. Step 1. Stash $1,000 in a separate savings account. Not in your checking, where it'll mysteriously vanish into those late-night Uber Eats orders. A separate account you pretend doesn't exist unless it's a real emergency. Why $1,000? Because life happens, tires pop, phones break. Your friend drags you to a wedding 3 states away and expects you to pay $400 for a rustic cabin that's basically a shed. Without a buffer, every small hiccup becomes a big crisis. And crises usually end with you swiping that 20% interest credit card. Think of it as your financial breathing room fund, the airbag that keeps you safe when life slams the brakes. Pro tip, automate it. Set up a small transfer every payday into this oh no fund until you hit $1,000. After that, Build up to 3 to 6 months of fixed expenses. That's your rent, groceries, utilities, and other essentials, not fun budget stuff. You'll barely notice the money leaving, but when life blindsides you, you'll notice the parachute that keeps you from free falling.
I call mine the oh no stash.
Move 3, balance debt payoff with savings. If you've got high interest debt, I mean anything over 7%, that's your priority. Why? Because it's like a hole in your wallet. Ignore it, and the hole gets bigger every month. Credit card debt? Savage. With average interest rates over 20%, paying the minimum is like buying a $2 chocolate bar, then paying rent on it every month. Suddenly, that cheap snack is costing luxury hotel prices, and you don't even get room service. But here's the trick. Don't stop saving. Even $5 to $25 a month keeps you from falling right back into the debt trap when an unexpected expense shows up. Think of it this way. Paying debt is plugging the hole in the boat. Saving while paying debt is building a tiny lifeboat, just in case. Here's how to pull it off without losing your mind. List your debts from highest interest rate to lowest. Attack the highest interest debt first while paying minimums on the rest. Auto-transfer a little to savings every payday. Once the first debt is gone, roll that payment into the next and keep saving. This is the debt avalanche method. It crushes interest fast and builds your emergency buffer.
So it's like fixing a leaky roof while sticking a bucket underneath?
Exactly. Patch the hole and catch the drip. That's how you stay dry. Move 4, automate pay yourself first. Here's one of the simplest and most powerful money moves. Pay yourself before you pay anyone else. The second your paycheck lands, move a percentage straight into savings or investments. Not after rent, not after groceries, definitely not after just one online shopping spree. Because here's the ugly truth. When you wait until whatever's left at the end of the month, it's usually $0. Why this works? It's called behavioral automation. Your future self is locked in the driver's seat heading straight to financial goals land. No pit stops, no detours. When money moves itself before you touch it, it doesn't matter if you're feeling like a disciplined finance ninja or a Netflix snacking junkie. The system runs either way. If your wallet just sighed in relief, smash that like button. It's basically a power-up mushroom for your bank account.
And drop a comment the weirdest thing you ever went broke on. Mine? 4 pounds of gummy worms, on sale. 0 refunds, 0 regrets.
Also, remember to subscribe. It's like adding an ad blocker for bad money habits. Now, let's get back to saving your financial butt. Move 5, the 24-hour rule. This one is almost too simple. Any non-essential purchase gets a 24-hour waiting period. No exceptions. No, but it's 40% off. No, but it's in my cart and it's so cute. You wait. Why it works. Every time you imagine buying something, your brain fires off a little dopamine hit. You're not in love with the thing. You're in love with the fantasy of owning it. And that fantasy fades fast. Give it 24 hours and suddenly that must-have hoodie looks more like meh. Translation: fewer. Why did I buy this? Regrets and way more rational money moves. One tiny habit like this can save you hundreds, even thousands a year.
Or in my case, 12 months of artisanal vegan cheese.
It's not about banning fun stuff. It's about buying things you actually want, not just chasing the 3-second dopamine rush from hitting buy now. Move 6, start investing now. Not when you make more. Not when the market's perfect. Not when Mercury's in retrograde and your aura feels aligned. I mean now. Because here's the cold truth. The earlier you start, the less you have to do to end up wealthy. It's not about having thousands to invest. It's about letting time do most of the work for you. That magic? Compound growth. Picture a tiny snowball rolling down a hill. The longer it rolls, the bigger it gets. Even if you barely add to it. That's your money in the market. Start at $25, invest $100 a month, and you'll finish with almost double what someone starting at $35 gets, even if you both invest the same total amount. Start small. Invest $10 to $50 a month into a low-cost S&P 500 index fund, a basket of the biggest U.S. companies, or use a robo-advisor to set it and forget it. Invest every month, yes, even if the market is down, or your uncle calls it a scam. And if your job offers a 401k match, that's free money. Take it. Max it out before anything else.
Free money tastes better than free Costco samples?
Exactly. And Free samples don't grow into retirement portfolios. Part 3, the transformation. Here's what happens when you actually stick to this. And yes, you can. You've learned to speak money, so the financial world isn't a foreign language. You've built a cushion in the bank, so life's curveballs don't knock you flat. You're paying off debt payoff and saving instead of climbing out of one hole just to fall into another. You're paying yourself first, stacking wins before you even touch your paycheck. You've mastered the 24-hour rule, so your meh purchases stop draining your wallet. And you've started investing, letting time and compounding do the heavy lifting. Suddenly, you're not living paycheck to paycheck. You're the boss. You're calling the shots. You're in the driver's seat, not riding shotgun while your money takes random scenic routes past every overpriced martini in town. Part 4, a real talk challenge. All right, no more just thinking about it. Pick one of these 6 moves. Yep, just one, and do it for the next 7 days. Drop a comment with which one you're starting with so we can keep each other accountable. Then, in a week, come back and tell me what happened. Even if it's just, I didn't buy the thing and now I have $30 more than usual.
And if you did buy the thing, at least tell us it wasn't a glow-in-the-dark banana slicer.
Like, subscribe, and share this with the friend who's broke, but somehow at brunch every weekend. Let's make your money life less hard mode and a lot more freedom mode. You've got this. Stick with us. Now go crush it. Until next time, my friend.